is my favorite. Now I've played 90% of all the Resident Evil games. I've played. Let me just list them off. Here's my credentials. I've played back in the day, back in the 90s. I played Resident Evil. I first saw my cousin playing Resident Evil 1 back when it came out. I don't know what year that was, 93. And it was that pivotal moment where the zombie turns around. It is like, what the fuck? And I was like, what game is that? I was still playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I had never seen a 3D game before. And that was the first time I saw Resident Evil on the PS1. But after that, my brother and I, we played, we kind of skipped Resident Evil like 1 and 2 entirely. I guess we couldn't afford it. We had Resident Evil 3 on the PS1, and that one just blew us away. I mean, Nemesis, you fucker. You know, man, I think one time I was able to defeat Nemesis, and you either fight or flight. You can run away or just stand there, stand your ground. And I was able to defeat him, and I was all excited. It was a big moment. And then I played Code Veronica a couple years later. And then I played the next Resident Evil I played, I think when I was in college, I ordered Resident Evil 2 for the PS1. I mean, this is before all the remakes. This is still like the early 2000s, the Dark Ages, right? And I was so lazy, I only played Leon's mission for some reason. Like, I only played Leon's mission. And I regret not playing, is it Claire or Jill? Holy shit. One of those bitches, I can't remember, but I regret, that's definitely Claire. I regret not playing that mission, because even back in 2004, it cost a little bit of money to buy that on eBay. Even though the game was only like 5 years old, I guess. Cheers. But, and then after that, I played, the next Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil. I don't think I played any for a while. I joined the Marines for 10 years. I had a bitch-ass wife that fucked me over. So I didn't play another Resident Evil until I got a Switch. And then like a couple years ago, or last year, I just played all of them. Whatever was on the Switch. I was just like Resident Evil Revelations 1, 2, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Original. And I was just like, damn. Like, they really, it's almost like, Resident Evil was a fine wine, and like, damn, they knew how to. I mean, you try playing, if you like the zombie genre, you try playing the Walking Dead games, it feels like fucking some retard fucking put this together in his tool shed. But Resident Evil, man, the Japanese, every polygon is like carefully crafted to make you fucking jizz your pants or something. I don't know what it is. I mean, a lot of the times it doesn't make any sense. Like, secret, I don't play games for the stories. If I played a lot of JRPGs, Xenogears, Suikoden, Breath of Fire 1 and 2. I played some crazy. I'll have to post a video where I do a list of all the crazy JRPGs I played. That, you know, like, these are games that no one's playing. You're the only one it's kind of special when you're the only one on earth playing this game on this console. Like, nobody else is doing it. It's just you. It's kind of like in Toy Story. It's like you're playing with that one toy. Nobody else is. You're keeping that toy spirit alive. Blah blah blah. But anyways, I didn't have much. I played Resident Evil 5 and 6, of course, but Resident Evil 7, I was kind of holding it off. I was like, I am not excited about. I do not play first-person games. I played Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I enjoyed those quite a bit. But I've always had this. I've always been annoyed that I wouldn't be. You don't know where your boundary is. Like, your character. You don't know where your enemy and your character's body. Where is that delineation? In third-person games, it's obvious. You can dodge. It almost makes Resident Evil 2 remake too easy, right? Mr. X is coming in like, "Hey, motherfucker," and you can just like dodge behind him and like fucking give him a wedgie. You know, you have better peripheral vision than Mr. X. Good Lord. But so I had low expectations for Resident Evil 7, which might have helped it up. But damn, I'm playing it, and it's just, I'm actually excited to stop what I'm doing, whatever I'm doing in my life. I'd like to stop, and it's just like a treat to play Resident Evil 7. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, I'm gonna play for 10 minutes, and it's the best 10 minutes of my day. I haven't even beaten the game yet, but I'll definitely do all the DLC. Another secret, I really like Resident Evil 6. I played all of it, every campaign. Ada Wong needs her own game. Capcom, you son of a bitch. You Japanese overlords. Ada Wong needs her own game on like a stealth mission type. It would blow Metal Gear Solid out of the fucking water. Easy. Easy. Blow it out of the water. Ada Wong, her nickname is Eat a Cock. Everybody knows that her name is a play on words, right? Anyways, Resident Evil 6. Gamers are complaining that they got too much game. It's like, anyways, yeah, RE7, masterpiece. The enemies, it's a masterpiece. I think it's just like the gameplay. Maybe I just like first person. I wish that when you looked in a mirror, you could see your character. Yeah, you know, the Japanese developers, they're all on board. They're all on board of make all the enemies white, but you can't. What does my character look like? I have no idea. If I look in a mirror, they're all about detail, but when I look in a mirror, it's all fogged up, and I can't tell what my character looks like. It's probably some white guy, right? It's me. I'm Ethan. Yeah. I swear, yeah. If Capcom hired me, I'd sink the company in a week. Sink him in a week. But I'm up to the point where, well, if you watch my videos, I'm up to that one bitch ass set up traps for me. I don't know. I'm about 10 hours in. I take my time. Like, I'm not, a lot of these autistic gamers can just like beat the game in 3 hours. I can't fucking masturbate in 3 hours. All right, I'm gonna take my time with this game. I save often. I probably saved over 100 times. I don't care. I don't care. Like they have if you on the Switch version, the R button automatically uses a health. If you have health in your inventory, it will use it. So I don't know how many times I've accidentally triggered my health, and my health is probably at like 95%. It'll trigger the health, and I'll waste an entire bottle of health. So, and whenever I get to a save point, I'll save it immediately so I don't accidentally hit the R button, which for the first 10 hours of the game I was doing. I was triggering the health, the heal option, which I didn't even realize was going on. I thought there was a glitch in the game. Anyways, I love it. I love I think the house is one of the best layouts. I think they should redo RE1 in first person. I mean, I think there should be an option when you're playing to switch between third and first person. I think there should be a game that does it well, where if you hit the select button, you swap between. Because if they're playing as Jill, I want to see her ass. I mean, straight up. If I'm playing as a female character, I want to see her. I hope my girlfriend's not watching, because she doesn't watch my YouTube channel. She doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play RE8 in first person first, but I am curious I did buy the DLC option for third person, so I am curious what that's gonna look like. Because it's like, when you think about it, your life is first person. Me doing this video, technically I'm third person right now, because I'm looking at myself, which is weird. But we're used to first person point of views. But what's weird? Like when we dream, I think most of the time we're in third person. So it's like our brain can only comprehend reality when we're in third person. But 99.9% of the fucking time we're in first person. Anyways. All right. I don't know how to stop this. Baby boomer failure.